Right, welcome to Flavour Text. This is the latest in our series of playthrough videos that we do in preparation for the recording of each episode of the podcast. I'm Kevling, and I'm joined, as always, by CrabbyTerror8 with
Hello.
no fancy word to introduce him. I don't do that. I'll leave that for him on the podcast itself. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Good, thanks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. And did you have a good Christmas and everything?
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yes. Yeah. Lots
Yes,
of scotch for Christmas, so
excellent.
I'm happy. I'm a happy man.
Yeah. I had some scotch as well. Couple of game bits, lots of
Mhm.
chocolate. That's about
Yeah.
it, really. Yeah, just nice to have some time off. And
Yes.
then,
Yes.
yeah, we go back to work, and we are in an absolute freezing period here in the UK. It's currently
Uh-huh.
-1, which is probably the warmest it's been for a few days.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. I think we hit -5 the other day, but
Right.
other parts of the country have got it much worse. We
Ah.
never get the extremes here because we're right in the centre.
Mm.
So, but
Yeah.
I imagine you're basking in, and well, I can see you sat there in your t-shirt. So,
Yeah. Yes. Right. It's a balmy 24 degrees at the moment, but
24.
yeah. Yeah, and it's 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, it's
Wow.
yes. Actually, it's not been that hot. We've only had one day in the mid 30s,
Yeah.
quite a lot of rain. But yeah, Melbourne's been like, they've had fires and things. Not as bad as California, but yeah. So yes, it's a bit
Mm,
warm. Yeah.
wow. So, what have you been up to lately?
Games wise, I've been playing. I don't know if you've played this, but you know the movie The Thing. There's a board
Oh,
game
yes.
of it.
I'd heard about this. It's about a few years
It's,
ago. Yeah.
yeah, it was a Kickstarter thing, I think, and so I've been playing that. It's fantastic. It really,
Yeah.
if you love the movie, it captures the movie
Is it
perfectly.
Outpost something or other? Is it called something like that? Is
I
like a
think that's like the
subtitle.
expansion. There's an
Oh, okay.
expansion of it as well. Yeah. So it's just called The Thing.
Ah,
And the thing I
the
like
thing you
about it
like.
is that is that if you start as the thing, you can win the game by just staying under the radar and never attacking anybody, never doing
Oh, so
anything,
one
and
of you
just
plays as the thing then? I don't know why I
yes,
got it in my head. It was
like
like a
as the
co-op
thing.
thing against the thing. No.
It is kind of, but it's just like the movie. Nobody knows who the thing is, and the awesome thing is
Ah,
you never you
it's the
can
thing.
get by not attacking anybody. You can get by helping, and they,
Oh,
of course, then you get
wow.
on the rescue ship, and then you win because they've taken you off the ship. So there's multiple ways you can come out as a thing and just sort of ruin everybody's day. You can sort of infect other people, and or you can just not and just sort of stay under the radar for the whole thing, which just makes it brilliant, actually. So yeah, it's
Is
really
that what
good.
you did then? Is that how you've been playing it?
I tried, but unfortunately, with the family, they always know the thing. They can tell from my facial expressions.
You're no good at poker then.
No good at poker at all. So yes, I've been playing a fair bit of that. And actually, I had a thought it would make an awesome standalone multiplayer campaign if it was
Mm,
reskinned for Arkham Horror. Actually, so I might think about that because it would be really fantastic as a
mm.
sort of standalone scenario. So,
Yeah,
so that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
awesome.
What about yourself?
Um, yeah, my youngest came home from university for Christmas, so we played a bit of Zombicide the Invader with
Mhm.
them. I introduced them to that, which is one of the games I got some extras for over Christmas.
Yep.
We actually finally managed to reconvene our Arkham Horror campaign yesterday.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you remember me mentioning, we started Forgotten Age. I think it was November.
Yes.
And circumstances meant we had to abandon it halfway through. So we finished off the first scenario, went absolutely swimmingly, could not have gone better. We just sailed through it. It was unbelievable. So we rolled straight into scenario 2 and
Mm.
absolutely face planted. Yeah. So, but the good thing is, there's two of us have played it before, but The
Yeah.
one, the third guy has never played Forgotten Age, so we're making him lead investigator and make all the decisions.
Awesome.
So we just finished. Yeah, we just did Doom of the Etzley yesterday,
Oh,
and
yes.
I think he got killed first. Then the
Mhm.
other guy got killed, and then I managed to just make it to the exit. We hadn't even reached the Chamber of Time,
Oh,
and
no.
so we got to the and we gave him the choice. You know, what are we going to do? Do you want to go back in again, or do you want to burn the place to the ground? It's like I kind of think that might be bad for you, and I'm there going. Trying not to give anything away. So yeah, no, we've decided we're going back in. So yeah,
Oof.
we'll be doing that in a few
Yeah.
weeks' time.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, it went really well.
Yes.
I don't, rightly or wrongly or terribly, all three of us are playing rogues. So
Oh,
yeah, I think
yeah.
Nigel is playing Skids, and I've forgotten who Elliot is playing. Sorry, I'm giving real names away in never mind. And I'm playing
Right.
Kaimani Jones. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I
So
thought I'm
you're
going
giving
in
me
with somebody
promise.
with 5 evade. So yeah,
Right.
I need my high
So,
evade for Forgotten Age.
so no fighters, really.
No, we did it.
Is that big?
Yeah. I think we were originally going to go in with a fighter, and then we thought, well, no, we don't want to beat too many snakes up. Really, we don't want to get
Mm,
that vengeance
yes.
up any higher than
Yep.
necessary.
Yes. Smart.
And Kaimani's got this nice mechanism for discarding enemies, so we've been
Mm.
making a lot of that. Sort of basically
Yep.
evade them twice to get rid of them, rather than get them in the
Yeah.
victory display.
Good idea. That's really
Yeah,
good. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Ah.
So yeah,
Well, I
that's it
think the
really
thing is,
for
if you
me.
go into the Forgotten Age knowing it's going to be a train wreck, it's fine.
What's also
It's
quite funny as well is the guy who's never played it before has taken the pendant as his one of his
ah,
supplies. He goes, "There must be a use for that. There must be." You go, "Yeah, you'll find out."
funny,
We try not to
funny.
give anything away. So, let's just say, yes,
No.
it will have a use. It might be a very niche use, but yes, it will have a use at some point. Then we rolled out the first scenario. We had all of that trauma. Then we went into the second scenario, and he goes, "Are we not getting more supplies now?" No, 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 no. But I've not nowhere near enough. Exactly, yes.
Yes. Too funny.
Funny.
Ah,
So,
well,
what are we doing today?
yes. The
We are
clutches of
in the clutches
chaos.
of chaos. So this is
We
after our
are.
visit to the unvisited or uninvited
Is
isle.
it-
I can't remember which.
Yes, exactly.
It's the unsomething
Yes.
isle.
Yes.
And we kind of found out what
Exactly.
was really going on with the witches and
Yes,
the
that's right. It was a big reveal, wasn't it?
yeah. So
And I think in our game, I can't remember what we did now. It's in here somewhere. It's choices. Annette Mason is possessed by evil, so we allowed we allowed Annette Mason to be possessed by what's her face
yeah,
from the
so basically we
past.
stopped the lodge from doing
Yes,
anything,
yes,
and
yes,
the witches won.
yes, yes,
Mm.
exactly.
So
You want to
now,
read the
yeah, oh yeah, let me switch over to the rule book. Boom. Okay, so scenario 7 in the Clutches of Chaos. Intro 1. After what you saw at the Unvisited Isle, there you go, it's unvisited, not uninvited. Your faith in humanity is on thin ice. You feel like a wayward spirit wandering the streets with no destination in mind. You wish you could just return home and forget everything that has happened in the last few weeks, but you know that is just a pipe dream. After hours of aimless meandering, you snap back to reality when you realize you've wandered into Independence Square. A soft breeze carries a trail of brittle leaves across the grass of the clearing, drawing your eyes upward. There, sitting amidst a circle of autumn-coloured leaves, sits Anna Caslow. Her eyes are closed in a deep trance, her fingers pressed against the temples of her head. Laid out on the grass in front of her is a wool blanket, and on top of that, a circle of overlapping face-down tarot cards. You approach and take a seat in front of the fortune-teller. It is only now that you realize just how sore and tired you are. Every one of your muscles aches with pain, and it takes a significant amount of effort for you to not immediately pass out. So we check the campaign log, and if we were never seen or heard from again, then we proceed to intro 2, or we skip to intro 3.
Yeah, because we were that we didn't. That's a no to the, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think
To
that's
the
basically if we
yeah.
got killed in one of the early
Yes,
ones, isn't it? Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Right. So do you want to take intro 3?
Mm. Anna opens her eyes. I was wondering when we would meet again. You wonder aloud how she could possibly not know when everything else she has predicted has come to pass. Your remark earns a hearty chuckle from the soothsayer. That doesn't mean I know everything, my dear. She runs her finger across the circle of cards. I suspect the past few weeks have been quite arduous for you. Are you here for more guidance? You grimace. This all began with a reading of your fortune. What makes you think another reading will make this all go away? Before you can answer, Anna turns over the card closest to her. It depicts a furtive hooded figure with 5 swords embedded in the ground around it. Others cower and flee before the victorious figure, and a maelstrom of dark clouds pour over its head. Above this image, the card reads 5 of Swords. You may feel as though you have been defeated, but you must not give in to despair. The battle may be over, but your struggle has not yet ended. Misery catches in your throat. You want nothing more than for this nightmare to be over. But Anna's words ring true. You know it will not end unless you put an end to it yourself. A flash of light burns across the sky, followed swiftly by a resounding crack of thunder. The clouds are not natural. Phantasmal shapes shift and churn within the mist above. If you listen closely, you can faintly hear their howls of pain and sadness drifting on the wind. It has begun, Anna utters quietly. You rise to your feet, ignoring your exhaustion, your pain, and your fear. There we go. Whatever
Mm.
it is has begun.
Right. So we gather these 3 encounter sets: Clutches of Chaos, Agents of Azathoth, and Night Gaunts. And then
Yep,
we randomly choose one of the 2 Rivertown, one of the 2 Merchant District, one of the 2 French Hill, one of the 2 Uptown, one of the 2 Southside, one of the 2 South Church, and we put them into play and we remove the others. And there's a thing later
yep,
on that I think we use the ones we removed to randomly select locations
correct.
later.
That's right.
So
Exactly.
if Annette Mason is possessed by evil, which she is, isn't she? We perform the following.
Yes, she is.
We
Correct.
also gather Music of the Damned, Annette's Coven, City of Sins, and Witchcraft.
Yep, yep.
We use Act 1A, Dark Knowledge version 1, and Act 2A, Beyond the Grave, and Hangman's Hill and Silver, Where It All Ends, and Silver Twilight Lodge, Shrouded in Mystery go into play. And
I
then
think
there's like
that's
a
what we've
mirror
got here.
set up if it's the other way around and
Yeah,
Carl Sanford
correct.
possesses secrets of the universe.
Correct. I think the location placement is correct. I think from what I've got here. Yeah, Merchant District, Rivertown. Yeah.
Okay. Set Piper of Azathoth out of play. Choose 2 different random locations and place a breach on each of those locations.
Yep. Yeah, that's what the little.
Oh, is that what the resources are? Okay, so that's already done, is it?
Oh,
Okay.
because there are 2 investigators in the game, perform this step twice. Does that
Ah,
mean
okay.
we've got to do it again, have we? Ah, okay. Right. I missed that bit. So here's 2 more random locations, French Hill and Merchant District. There we go. So we also got to put one on French Hill and the Merchant District.
Okay.
That's right, isn't it? Oh no, we can't do the Oh yeah. No, we already had one on the Merchant District.
Is
Let's
it?
draw another one. Silver Twilight Lodge we've
It
got.
doesn't say it has to be a different location though, does it? Or can a location only have one breach?
Um,
Let me. Oh, it says see breaches incursions. Um, in this scenario, doom does not accrue. Instead, breaches represented by resource tokens are placed on locations. When enough breach tokens have been placed on a single location, an incursion occurs, which adds doom to that location and causes breaches to open in connecting locations. So our primary goal is to prevent incursions by removing breaches. So I guess
in
it
other
can have 2
words,
then.
yeah, so the Merchant District can have 2. There we go. My bad. Okay.
Right.
So we've got 4. Have we now? We've got 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So just on placing breaches, breaches are primarily placed on locations via the following ability on Agenda 1A. So when Doom would be placed, instead place a breach on a different number of different random locations equal to 1 or more than the number of investigators. However, card effects can also place breaches. And then resolving incursions, when a breach will be placed on a location with 3, instead resolve an incursion. Okay, right. So here we go then. Shall I read the agenda?
Yeah.
Yeah, Agenda 1A, the Chariot 7. The conquest has begun. All shall tremble before the host of chaos, submit or perish. Forced, when doom will be placed on this agenda, that's what we just said. Instead, place one breach on a number of different random locations equal to 1 more than the number of investigators. And then forced, when a breach will be placed on a location with 3, instead resolve an incursion. And then the Act, Dark Knowledge version 1, the state of the city continues to decay. Breaches in reality begin to rip through the fabric of the earth, and a faint melody of discordant pipes can be heard throughout the streets. So as a freebie, remove 3 breaches from this Act and place a clue on a random location. Objective, when we have collected the requisite number of clues, we must immediately spend them in advance, and when the Act advances, move all breaches to the next Act. So there must be a mechanism that moves breaches to this Act then, for it to have that thing to remove breaches from this Act.
Is it? It's not when an incursion happens, is
We didn't read that bit, did we? Resolving incursions. So I'll just flip back to the rule book. Incursions are primarily caused by the following ability. So what we just read. So to do an incursion, remove all breaches from that location, place a doom on it, place a breach on each connecting location. This can chain react and cause additional incursions to occur. Once an incursion is resolved, breaches from other incursions cannot be placed on that location for the remainder of that phase. So nothing. There must be some other thing that puts it on the Act then.
Yeah.
Maybe when the agenda advances, perhaps.
Something like that,
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Or maybe it's an effect on some locations or something.
Yeah. And just
oh, here we go. Choose in Southside, it's got a fast action. Choose and discard any number of cards from your hand. For each card discarded, move 1 breach from Southside to the current Act. So you can discard cards
so when I'm guessing when we remove the breaches, they go onto the Act, and then we also have to get them off the Act as well.
Well, I think you can.
Well, sorry, remove them from the Act to put a clue down.
Clue,
yeah, because this place has got 0 clues. I won't be surprised if they've all got 0 clues then, and the only way of finding clues is to resolve the breaches.
Yes.
Oh,
so
dear,
I did read somewhere that this was a little bit like playing Pandemic, this scenario.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
Yes. So there we go. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We got to just get ourselves six clues.
Yeah, easy as that. Just having a quick look at the scenario card. So the skull is -X, which is the total amount of doom and breaches on your location. So that could get nasty quite quickly. Cultists reveal another token, and if there are fewer than 3 breaches on your location, you put another one down. Tablet is -2, and for each point you fail by, remove a breach from the Act.
Yep.
Yes. Oh yes, because that then stops us getting clues. And if the elder thing is a -3, and if we fail, place a breach on a random location. Okey-dokey.
Now we have no cultists in our bag.
Okay.
We've got 3 skulls and 2 elder things.
And have we got no tablets either then?
No.
Okay.
I think that's. Hold on, let me just check the chaos bag because it might not be right. Yeah, 3 skulls and 2 elder things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, let me just do my mulligan. Oh, I better
Sure.
switch back to the game on the stream, hadn't I? That would help. We should have another video where it's just an hour and a half of somebody looking at one page of the manual. Yeah.
It's like that Irish guy who his dad went on a big trip around the world, and through the whole thing he had a selfie stick, but he had the camera facing himself. So it's hours and hours of just him walking around, rather going, "Oh, look at that! Look at that!" It's actually.
Oh, that's funny. Oh dear. Right, do I want... I probably don't want that for now. Don't want that for now, but I'll keep the rest. I'll get 2 more. Shuffle those back into my deck. Okay.
Cool.
Ready to go. What do we do now then?
Good question. Good question.
I guess
Get
we
clues, I guess.
start sorting out breaches. Yeah, there's...
Yeah, and getting and just getting clues, I suppose. And then when every time a doom goes down, 3 breaches get distributed randomly.
yeah,
So it's one of those things that starts kind of okay, but if you let it get out of
it's gonna
control, it's
snowball,
going to
isn't
get
it?
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Do you want to go first, or shall I go?
Well, I'm just going to be setting up me,
Okay.
so I'm
Yeah, it's a good
happy
point.
for
I'll
you to go
probably do the
first.
same thing actually. Well, I've got one bit of setup to do.
Yep, mine's all going to be set up.
Okay, I'll stick down Pete. 1, 2,
Yes.
3. So that gives me an extra evade. That's putting me on 6, and an extra willpower, putting me on 4. Second action, I'll move up top left where there's 2 breaches. And flip the card. So no clues, 2 shroud. So as an action, I can discard the top 5, 10, or 15 cards of my deck. And for every 5 cards discarded, move a breach to the current act. But I have to draw every weakness I discard that way.
Okay.
Do I do 10 cards all in one go? Maybe I'll do one of them. What do you think?
Yeah, because we got to manage it, right?
Yeah, so let's go 1. Oh, there's a weakness. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get hoods engaged with me.
Yeah.
They'll get discarded. But we have 1 breach on the agenda, on the act, sorry.
Nice.
So I think that's me done, isn't it? I played Pete, I moved, and I did a breach.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to spend 2 to bring out Dig Deep. I'm going to spend another 3 to bring out Dark Horse. And I'm going to spend another 3 to bring out Track Shoes.
Let my track shoes go off. I'm the runner.
Choose and discard any number of cards from your hand. So I can discard a card from my hand. Oh, hold on. There's no breaches here, are there? What am I doing? No, I won't do that. Okay, that's my go.
Cool. Right, enemy phase. I get hit by the hoods, so 1 damage, 1 horror. So I'll give the horror to Pete. He heals at the end of my turn, so it's too late for that. Okay, so add 1 horror to Pete and 1 damage on me. Yeah, so that's the enemy's upkeep.
Do I want to gain a resource? The answer is no. Okay.
So
All right.
Doom
So
on
the
the
Doom doesn't go on, right? The
That's
Doom
right. So
doesn't go
when
on.
Doom would be placed, instead place a breach on 3 locations.
Here are the 3.
Rivertown, Merchant
Merchant.
District, that's where I am,
Yeah. Good job. We did
and
that.
South
South Church.
Church. Okay.
There we go. Good job you moved that one then. Well, that would have been an incursion.
No, it's when there's 3 there and you need to add another one.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so, but yes, it would have been an incursion next time.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm going to discard a load of cards and get rid of these 2 breaches, I think. Well, I've got to deal with the hoods first.
You have to draw some. Do you want to
Oh,
draw from
yes,
the
no,
encounter?
I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Yeah. Counter card.
Oh, what
Diabolic
fun.
Voices. So test willpower of 3. Okay, so my willpower is 4. And I have nothing I can commit to it, but I do have lucky. So let's just do a 4 and a 3. Oh, what did I just do then? I accidentally drew a card. Pressed the wrong shortcut, so let me just reshuffle that deck.
It's Control S, I think.
Yeah, I think I did. My finger slipped and I did Control D instead. Right,
Oi!
+1, so that's a
Nice.
pass. So I passed Diabolic Voices. Okay.
Okay. I've got Chaos Manifest. Test 3 willpower. Place 1 breach on X different random locations where X is the amount by which you failed.
Ooh.
So I'm going to spend 1 with Dig Deep to give me 2, and then now I'm on 3. So I'm 3 versus 3.
Okay.
I can make that a 4 versus 3, and I'll bring out the old Take Heart. See how we go. Good job I did the Take Heart because I failed. That means I draw 2 cards and gain 2 resources.
And you failed by 1, was it?
1. Yep.
So that's
it's
1
1 breach.
breach.
Shuffle these up. And we get Uptown. Billy Joel's favorite location. Uptown girl. Okay.
Cool. Right.
All right. Did I? No. Okay, investigation phase.
Okay. Do you mind if I go first? Because I've got my
Yeah,
hoods
go
to
for
deal
it. Go
with.
for it.
Mind
Yep.
you, I was about to do an evade, but if I evade, I get a hit, don't I?
Yes. Correct.
I haven't got any combat on me. My fight is a 3, he is a 3. So I think what I might do is I'm going to pay 2 for slip away.
Okay.
So 2 resources. Come on, 1, 2. So I'm evading him with 6, with 8. 8 on a 3. Yep. So he's basically double evaded. So
Yes.
he hits me because I evaded him. So Pete will take horror and I will take a damage. I really should memorize what these F buttons are for the tokens. So I will. No, oh no.
F7, I think it is too.
That's right. So he's exhausted there, and I don't know what. I'll stick a token on him to remind me that he doesn't ready this
Yep.
turn. So I've got 2 actions left. Do I? Oh, and I'll use Rita's ability to put a damage on him after
Yep.
evading him. So he just needs 2 more damage. I wonder whether I just try punching him a couple of times while he's down and worry about the brute just to get him out of the way. I'll do it once.
Yeah.
3 on 3. Got nothing. I've got it's 3 on 3. I've got nothing that can add to it, but I do have lucky. So first one.
I mean, I've got a fire axe I was going to bring out, so I could bring out the fire axe and come up and give him a whack if you like.
So I failed the first one. Do I do it again or do I get rid of one of these breaches? I think I get rid of one of these breaches, so I discard 5 more cards. 1, 2. Oh no, both my resourcefuls. 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a breach, another breach on the act. So it's 3 breaches to get a clue. Okay, right. I think that's me done then, isn't it? Because I've evaded, I tried to punch, and then I've done an investigate. So yeah.
Yeah.
I went at the end of my turn. Pete heals 1.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1 to bring out the fire axe. I'm going to move up to your location, and then I'm going to attack the hoods with the fire axe.
Oh, nice.
So I can spend a resource to get +2 on the fire axe. So that gives me 2, 3, 4. So I'm running at a 4. 4 versus what are they? 3.
Yeah.
I can make that a 6 versus a 3.
Nice.
Make it an 8 versus a 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's make it an 8 versus a 3. +2 damage. Chaos bag. +1. Dead.
Thank you very much. Boom.
Gone. So I played that, moved. That's my 3.
Wow.
There it goes.
Okay.
Hey. Enemy phase. No enemies. Yay. Keep. Do I gain a resource? Yes, I've gained a resource. Okay.
Right. Doom. So that becomes a breach.
Oh yes. So here are the 3 breaches. I'll just shuffle up. We get these are the 3. We
So
get French Hill.
South
Church and Uptown again.
Uptown Girl. Yeah. So we've doubled up
Okay.
at all of those now. This is going to be horrible. I know, I can sense it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be kind of a divide and conquer thing
Because it's always going to be spawning at more locations than there are us. So,
and we're not even up to 1 clue yet that we can get. We're going to get 6 of them.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow.
And so just double checking the connections. So where we are, Merchant District, that's connected to Circle Square and Plus. So it's basically the 3 that are sort of adjacent, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So at least we can go down to one of us can go down to Uptown straight away.
Yeah.
But it's 2 moves to get to the other 2.
Yeah. And it's 1 move. So there's Rivertown and Merchant, and there's a couple at Uptown. Yeah.
French Hill has got 2, South Church has got 2.
Yeah.
Uptown's got 2. So I think we need to deal with 2 of those 2 locations this turn if we can.
Yes. Yeah, 2 of those 2, exactly. But before that...
yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself again.
Fun and games.
Yeah, go on, let's get my encounter card then. Centuries of Secrets. Test willpower of 5. For each point I fail by, discard the top card of the encounter deck, and if a curse is discarded, deal a direct damage to me and each of my allies. Ooh. So ouch. I'm a 4. I do have lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
That is fine. I'm going to bung in a take heart anyway, because if it fails, I may as well get something
Yes.
out of it.
Yeah.
I've got lucky if it doesn't quite work. I'm testing a 4 against a 5, so we know it's going to fail. There's a very slim chance it won't.
Mm.
So I failed by
Ooh.
5.
Take heart, mate.
I
Take
wonder
heart.
whether I play lucky to make it that I only failed by 3.
Yeah.
I don't know how many curses there are in that deck.
I don't know either.
I might just risk it. Why not? Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on. Number 1 is a curse. Number 2, number 3,
Ooh.
number 4,
No.
number 5.
No.
So what's that? 1 curse. So was it
Yes.
for each curse? No, it's just if a curse, right? So
Yes.
I have to take a direct damage, and so does Pete. So Pete is dead.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I take a damage. What a great start. But I get 2 cards and 2 resources.
Nice.
2 cards and 2 resources.
I've just realised looking at this picture of Take Hard, I always thought she had a fag in her hand and she was, she was taking a moment, fag break,
Oh yeah.
like, smoking.
It's like a locket, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I always
But
thought she
yeah,
was.
it's that arch on the door, isn't it? It looks like a cigarette
Yeah,
between her fingers.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Anyway,
Oh dear. Right. Oh, they all get discarded then, don't they?
yeah,
So at least that's a couple of enemies that we won't have to deal
yeah,
with just yet.
yeah.
Right, what do you get?
Yes, I get a toil and trouble. I must either resolve the revelation ability on the topmost power treachery in the encounter discard pile, or resolve an incursion at your location.
I think one of the ones I just discarded was a power.
What? What happens with the incursion as well? I'm not sure.
So let me go back to the book. So an incursion is you remove all breaches, place a doom on the location, and place a breach on each connecting location.
Oh, okay, that's bad. Okay, let's go with the power thing then. So the topmost power.
In the discard
So
pile, yeah.
it's not that one. It's this one.
Attached to a random
Attached to a random
location.
location.
Place breaches on it until there are 3.
Okay.
Oh, and then treat the location as if its text box is blank, so we can't get rid of the breaches off it.
But you
Unless
can
we do
test
that
it.
test.
All right.
Wow.
Oh boy, maybe I should have done the other one now. Ugh. Is it too late to change my mind?
Well, I suppose you discards open
Ah,
information, isn't it? So I suppose you could look at it and see whether you wanted to do it.
yeah, that's true actually.
I think.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. It's yeah. So this one may not cause an incursion, but otherwise it's absolutely an incursion. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know which ones. This one may not be because we're putting. Oh, until there are exactly 3 breaches on it, so it doesn't cause an incursion.
No, but it puts you on the brink of an incursion.
Yeah, you've just got to
So
test
then we'd have to do that
3.
test, and then we'd have to
Mm,
do the big discards to
yes,
get the numbers down
yes.
again.
Ooh,
I
what do you
think.
reckon?
Whereas the incursion itself, will put a doom on this one, and then 1 breach on the 3 connecting locations. So that'll put the next one at a 3. But at least we haven't got to get through something. We haven't got to
Yes.
do the test before we can even
No,
start bringing it back down. I think
exactly.
maybe the
So I think that's
incursion's
better.
better. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with the incursion.
Yeah, don't blame me for that.
So to do the incursion, we put a doom on here. Is that right? On
Yeah,
what
and
she
we
just.
remove the breach that's already there.
So we take that. We remove the breach. Then a breach goes here. Breach goes here, and 3 are on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, does anything else happen to that?
No, it's just that,
So
but
just
by
the
putting
doom.
those breaches out, you could trigger other incursions. So that's why you can get your pandemic-style chain reaction going on.
Right.
But it's not happened this
Okay.
time. But now we've got a 3. That section is looking very dangerous.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Investigation phase.
Right. We don't know what we have to do to resolve those breaches at Uptown yet, do we?
No, we don't. What do you want to do? Do you want me
I'm
to
wondering
go?
whether it's worth you going that way, and then if it looks like
Yep.
it's something you can't handle, you can use your track shoes to bounce off to the next location, maybe?
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't know.
Yeah, I'll pop down. What have we got here? Whoop. Choose and discard a card from your hand. Move 1 breach from Uptown to the current act.
And an extra breach for
Plus 1 additional
each
breach for each.
evade pip on that card.
Ah,
Well, that's not too bad.
except I don't have any evade pips, but
I've got a couple of cards with 1 evade pip on, so I
yeah,
could get rid of 2 breaches in 1 action.
right. So, do you think I should bounce off to somewhere else then? Like, can I get to the South Church? No.
Oh, can you not go down to the bottom one? Oh, sorry.
Only
I thought you
from,
could.
hold on, from not up, no,
Oh, it's
only
just
from
from the
South
middle one,
side.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So either I bounce over to Hangman's. No, that's no good. Ooh, no. Well, I get myself to.
Unless we rewind and say I went to Uptown first, and then you go somewhere else. Because you've not done any rolls or anything, have you? One of us was definitely going to
No,
go
but
to Uptown.
yeah, but we kind of know. So it's whether I stay here and do it or I use my track shoes to get to South Side and then move down to the South Church and then do something there. Um, maybe I should do that. What do you think? Might
Yeah,
do that.
okay. Sorry, I
Let
feel
me
like
F.
I've sort of pushed you into
No,
this.
no, no, not at all. So
Why
I'll
don't you do
F7.
this? Oh, that wasn't very good.
Test. No, it's a good idea. Test 3. So one, 2, 3. So I'm 3 versus a 3. Then I can make that a 4 versus a 3, a 5 versus a 3, a 6 versus a 3.
The score is that's 0. Oh,
Minus
no,
3.
it's -3, isn't it? Sorry, I've just the
Good job I
breaches
did
as
6
well.
versus a 3. So I'll move to here. So that's 1 action, right?
Yes, yeah.
Then I'll move down to the South Church. Flip it over. Draw the top card of the encounter deck, then move breaches.
All breaches.
Resign.
Ooh,
Oh, we could resign here. Okay.
interesting.
Well, I guess I'm drawing from the encounter deck.
And get them both gone in one go.
Demonic piping. Oh, surge. Great.
Oh no.
Azathoth is in play. He's not. Deal 1 horror to each investigator at its location and each connecting location. Otherwise, put demonic piping into play next to the agenda deck. The hell is demonic?
That's the card you're reading.
Ah, right. It is too. Thank you.
Where is it? I
If there are
can't
3
see it
copies of
anymore.
demonic piping, discard them and spawn the Piper of Azathoth. Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
I wonder what the next card's going to be.
Ah! Ah, boy, toll and trouble. Resolve an incursion at your location. So
Ooh.
this has to happen first, doesn't it? Before all these get removed. Yeah. Because I don't.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because
don't know what
it is
the.
specifically
Hold on, the
then
power.
move all breaches. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing again. So, yeah. So we put a doom on here, right?
Yeah. Are there any I bet there aren't any powers, are there, in the discard pile?
It's the same one as before.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it would be an
Yeah.
so it's either we have an incursion or we have an incursion.
Correct.
Oh,
So
I'm
we
so
put that
sorry.
there.
Yeah.
No, no, that's
Oh
all right.
no.
These move.
Oh no, it's not connected. It's
These
only
move.
connected to one location.
It is. So these move up to here anyway, and
Yeah.
then this gets another one. There we go.
Okay, that's not so bad, I guess.
2 demonic pipings, though. Wow, that's a bit rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it worth you doing the freebie to get 3 clues there with that only get a clue there with that be only being a 1 shroud
I think that's a great
location?
idea. So we remove 3 breaches
Yeah, and you get
and we put
and
a
put
clue.
is it yeah to put it I wanted to put a clue on a random location. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would have been nice, wouldn't it, if it wasn't? Okay, the clue goes to Hangman's Hill.
Right. So we've got this
Uh,
mystery shroud there.
yeah,
Oh, that's a shame. I
yeah.
do apologise. I
Oh, well.
misread that. Right.
No, no, no. It's all good. It's worth doing anyway. I mean, we need the clues, right? I
Yeah.
thought 6 clues, that won't take us too long. Oh, yes, it will.
We've got a lot of work to even get the clues on the board. It's ridiculous. Right. Is that your go done, or have you got an action left?
That's my go done because
Right.
I moved with track shoes, then I moved again, and then I did the action to get rid of the breaches.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll move down to Uptown. Discard a card
Cool.
from my hand to move a breach with an extra breach for each evade icon.
Mhm.
Um, which one am I best doing? I've got 2 with 1 pip. I've got Pilfer, which lets me get extra clues, but is
Mm,
expensive to play. And I've got Look What I
mm,
Found, which also lets me get extra clues.
mm,
Oh, but it's the upgraded one that lets me get clues from connecting locations as well. So I think I get rid of
mm,
Pilfer.
mhm.
So that gets me 2. I can do 2
Two breaches.
breaches. So there's now 3 on the agenda. So if you
Yep.
can pull me another random
Yep.
location, I'll do the freebie
Yep.
to get another clue out.
French Hill.
That is that's the one on the right. Okay, add clue. So those 3 are gone. Whew. So that's move, breach. What am I best doing? Maybe. Do I risk going left to Hangman Hill to get that clue? No, probably not. It feels a bit of a waste at the moment.
I mean, to me, it feels like because what happens is the more clues will generate, the more they're going to go on different locations anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we should probably focus on
Shall I just
getting
get
rid of
rid of this
breaches.
one breach with my last action?
Yes, why not?
And
Yeah, I think that's a good
so I've
idea.
got to choose and discard a card from my hand. Oh, how much are you going? I'll get rid of a take heart. So that breach is now over there. Okay, so that's me done then.
Oh,
Poof.
is this one of these things where we get as much done as we can and then resign or something? I'm not sure. Anyway, enemy phase, nothing much happens. Upkeep. Yes, I'll gain a resource. Okay. Then we move into the good old. Oh no,
So three more locations get
yep.
breaches.
Yep.
So Merchant District, that's the one at the top that we've. Oh no, we can't go on Merchant District because it's got an incursion. So let me just double check what it says. Once an incursion is resolved, breaches from other incursions cannot be placed on that location. So this isn't a breach from an incursion.
No.
Oh, and it's only for that phase anyway, the restriction is. So yeah, it does get another breach.
Do we leave the Doom on there?
I think so.
Right.
So one breach there. We've got one on Uptown, which is where I am.
One on South Side.
And was it South Side, the other one? Have you just done that one?
No. Yeah, the other one's South Side.
Take control, South Side. Come on. There.
Ooh, okay, that's getting full. All right. Now comes the gun and fames.
So South Side is discard a number of cards. Right, okay. Right. Oh, it's encounter time though, isn't it?
Yep.
So let's see what I get. Oof. Priestess of the Coven. Hello.
I get diabolic voices. Test 3. For each point you fail by discard a random card for your card you cannot discard, take a horror damage. This test gets +1 difficulty for each copy of diabolical voices in the encounter discard pile. I think there's one in there already. There is. So it's plus. So it's a 4. Well, I can spend this to give me a 1, 2, 3. So I'm running at a 3 at the moment. Can't do anything else, so I'll just take heart. So it's 3 versus a 4 for me. Chaos Bag has. Can't do anything. Oh, okay. Auto fail. Alrighty. So I fail by 4.
So you've got to discard 4 cards from your hand at random.
I only discard 3, so that means I
take a horror aura damage.
Oh, aura damage, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The infernal wailing and cackling rattle endlessly through your mind.
So that's that, but then I get 2 resources, and I draw 2 cards. Nice. Okay.
Right. And what's my priestess? She's got retaliate. She gets +1 fight and evade for each witch in the encounter discard pile. Have we got? We did discard some enemies, didn't we? I don't know if there were witches though.
There's 1.
Okay, so she's 3 fight, 3 evade. And when the encounter deck runs out of cards, she readies and attacks. Right.
Hey, I might have to come and fire axe her. Do you want me to deal with her?
I can evade her straight away to put 1 damage on her to at least make a start.
Okay. Yep.
And then also that will power down her retaliate. So if any of your attacks fail, she's not going to hit you back.
Perfect. Yep.
So shall I do that first then? So
yes.
I am a 6. No, I'm not a 6 now because Pete's gone. I'm back down to 5 and my willpower's back down to 3. So I am a 5 on a 3 because she's powered up by the discard pile. 5 on a 3. I could put 1 pip into it from, but that's look what I found. I want to save that for getting clues. But I've got 2 luckies in hand, so I'll use one of those if necessary. So 5 on a 3. Chaos Bag says -1. So that's a pass. So she's evaded. I'll use Rita's ability to put a damage on her. She's now evaded at my location. For my second action, I will I might discard a card to get rid of that breach.
Yep.
So there's only 1 there, so I'm not going to discard an evade card. And then for my third action, I'm thinking I move into South Side ready for next turn. Oh, but the thing there is a freebie, so let's move into South Side. and then player window, choose and discard any number of cards from your hand to move a breach. So I will discard, there's 3 here at the moment, isn't there? Let's discard one of my luckies and a cherished keepsake to get 2 of them up there. And then I'll also do the freebie on there to put a clue out. So 1, 2, 3. If you wouldn't mind drawing me a random location, as soon as you know where they are.
Yeah. It's Silver Twilight Lodge.
Oh, of course it is. Right. So we've got a clue at the other extremity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Not too bad, I think.
So, shall I go and deal with this witch? Shall I pop over and do that?
Or is it worth just going and up to the right? Oh no, you're not connected to the one on the right, are you? You're only connected to the one where I am.
Yes.
So
I've
it's going to
got
be
to
2
move up
actions
where
to
you
get to the
are.
witch, or 2 actions to get to the 2 breaches.
Oh, it's 1 action with track shoes, I
Oh, of
think.
course it is, yes.
So,
If you can pass the track shoes test, of course.
yeah. Because this witch here, it doesn't have retaliate. It doesn't have hunter.
No, she's going to stay there.
So, yeah, I don't know what the best priority is. Whether it's getting rid of more of these
I think maybe the breaches.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move up to where you are.
Yeah.
Can I discard a card and use the foot track shoes?
Ooh.
I have to move enemies engage you. It doesn't feel right to
No.
do both. So I might use the track shoes. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a 5 versus a 3. Let's make that a 6 versus a 3. Chaos Bag gives me a -3. Yep.
Cool.
So I move straight to here.
Nice.
Yep. Let's flip this over. We've got here. Choose and discard a card from your hand. Move one breach from French Hill to the current deck. +1 for each. Good. So I'm going to discard the Dark Horse because I've already got one. So that's 2. That was very nice. And that's 3 clue. That's 3 things. So that means we can do another one, right?
Yeah. Get another clue out. Please be somewhere accessible.
Hangman's Hill.
Okay.
I am shuffling this every time. So there's 2 till now. So what did I do? I moved and I did that. So I've got 1 action left. So I could investigate, or I could bring out this. What will this give me? Oh, this will help. So I might spend 2 and bring out the hemispheric map.
Ooh.
Okay. That's my go. So we're doing okay with the breaches, but we've got no clues, but we're building them up, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 clues on the board at least.
Okay.
Enema phase, nothing happened.
Right.
Mythos phase,
So
okay, here
another
we go.
another 3 breaches, should I say?
South side,
so south
uptown.
side, uptown,
Hangman's Hill.
and so Hangman's Hill.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Encounter cards. I get another enema. Coven Initiate. Oh, Revelation. Oh, so hang on. Just want before you draw that. So there's a
Yes.
Revelation on mine. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. So that one gets discarded,
Okay.
and the next one.
Yep.
And if it causes the deck to run out, draw the top
Right.
most hex in the discard pile. So I've just got to take another one. So those two are discarded.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so now it's yours.
Ah, Chaos Manifest again.
Oh.
Okay. Test 3. That's all right. So I get 1, 2, 3. And I've with the hemispheric map 4.
So yeah,
4
you're
willpower.
connected to 3 locations, yeah.
I can make that a 5. A 5 versus a 3. Oh,
Ooh.
held a 1. I've failed. If you fail, place 1 breach on a random location. Wow. 5 versus 3, so I just missed it. Is that right? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay, so random location. So a breach goes on to Rivertown.
Rivertown is it's top right.
And then place 1 breach on X different random, where X is the amount we failed. So the other one is French Hill.
Okay.
Wow. Ooh, that was bad. Okay.
Okay. So right. So I've got this witch to deal with, so my thoughts are I evade her to stick a damage on her.
Yep.
Then maybe do a freebie, deal with at least do with one of the breaches on my location, then move up to
Yep.
Rivertown, and hopefully I've got whatever it takes to get one of those off. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go up to Rivertown
Yeah.
and then you'll have
I think
2
I should.
actions to
Yes.
deal with
Yes. That's a
whatever's
good
there, won't
idea.
you? I
Yeah,
think.
I will. Yeah. So why don't I
Not that
do
I'm telling
that?
you what
Why
to
don't
do,
I?
of course.
No, but that's a good idea. I mean, the only problem is I got no bloody cards in my hand.
Ah,
Dear. Okay. But anyway, we'll move up because it take control of it. Say test 2. For each point you succeed, move 1 breach. Ah, okay.
ooh,
All right. So it's 2
2
book,
book. So you're plus
and
1
I'm
from
2 book.
Dark Horse, plus 1 from Hemispheric Map. So you're on 3,
I'm
aren't you?
3 book. 3 book. Yeah.
But you can't
Okay.
put money into this one, can you?
No, I can't. Bugger. All right. 3 versus 2. Nope. It's a fail.
Oh,
Okay. I moved. So I've got 1 more try. Should we try again?
okay.
Yes.
It's a good job you went that way because my book score is terrible. Although I do have some look what I found, so I could commit to it, but
There we go.
okay.
Okay. Well, I got 1 anyway. So that was.
Excuse me. Right. So I think we need to start getting clues, don't we?
We do.
But
We do. I mean, we still don't have enough to get 6 clues. There's only 3 on the board.
yes, yeah. So if I wondering if I get these 2 breaches and put another clue out.
Yeah.
So it's a. But I want the cards that are in my hand. That's the problem. Never mind. So
Yeah, this is the thing. I've ended up with
yeah.
no cards in my hand.
So I'm going to discard this. This is a free action on south side. I'm discarding 2 cards to get rid of those 2 breaches.
Yep.
And then I will use the freebie on the act to remove those 3 breaches and put a clue out. So
South
that is
Church.
on South Church. Come on. Add a clue. So I mean, at least I'm connected to South Church and it's only 1 shroud.
Yeah.
Whereas the one on the right's 3 shroud. So I've not actually taken an action yet.
No.
I've got a look what I found in hand, which is rubbish for this particular situation because that lets me get extra clues. Oh, hang on, hang on. Ooh. You can do an invest. Oh no, hang on. I've got an enemy engaged with me. So luckily,
Yes.
both things I've
Yes.
done are freebies, so I'm not triggering an attack of opportunity.
Mm.
So I will evade the Coven Initiate. So that's a 5 on a 2. Yep. So she's evaded and is here and has a damage on her. No, not that one. So I've got 2 actions left.
Yep.
I can investigate a location with no clues, can't I?
Sure.
So this is a... Oh no, I can't fail it by 3 or more.
What are you trying to do? You're
Sorry,
trying to...
I've got the upgraded look what I found, and if you fail a skill
Yeah.
test by 3 or more, I can discover 2 clues from connecting locations.
So you got to fail by 3 or less.
I thought it was... Oh yes, sorry, 3 or less. I thought it was 3 or more. Ignore me. Right. So I want to fail this. So I'm wondering whether I'm better moving to French Hill where the test is slightly harder.
Well, you're a 2, so you're a 2 on a 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
There's a slim chance I could pass it, and I don't want to pass it because there's no clues here.
yeah, the
So I
problem is if
think
you go to
I move to
French
French Hill.
Hill, yeah, then you're...
Then I'm almost, unless I draw that +1 a second time, I'm guaranteed to fail, aren't I?
You are, but you've got to be... Yeah, oh yeah,
I
2,
can't
so you're
fail it by
1
more
down
than 3.
already.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So, and then I could get the clue that's here and the clue that's at Silver
Correct.
Twilight
Yep.
Lodge.
Yep.
So let's go for it. Yep, I failed. Oh, that's terrible. I failed. So I get 1 clue off there. Oh, I just didn't mean to do that.
That was a good call on your part.
Oh, no, wrong one. No, not that one. That one. There we go. So we've got 2 clues, but I've used, look what I found. Oh, it cost me 2 resources to do that. Two clues, third of the way there.
Fantastic.
We've done something.
Really good. Yeah, it does feel like we've been spinning our wheels, but we've actually not, actually.
Yeah, and I've got no cards now, so I'm like you.
Yeah, this is the problem with this one is you run out of cards.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless you've got big card drawing kind of effects, yeah.
Right.
Is that both of us now?
I think it is, isn't it?
Yep.
You went first, didn't you? Because you went
Yes.
up to
Correct.
Rivertown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enemies don't do anything. I'll gain a resource, but I get... Oh, great. Mob Enforcer.
I've got a leather coat. Okay. Right. It's doom time, isn't it?
Yep. Here we go. So this time
we have Uptown.
it's like a one-arm bandit, isn't it? Uptown, Merchant District, and Southside.
Merchant District, that's the top. And South Side. Oh, that's the middle, isn't it? Right. Okay. Oh, and you've got your mob in force. So sorry, yes, I did hear you say that, but it didn't register what you meant. Yes.
It's just just pay him off.
Yeah.
No biggie. Okay. Oh, we haven't drawn the cards
encounter
yet.
cards,
Sorry.
right? Yeah. Come on.
Oh, you just
What have I just done?
special is empty and is reshuffled. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, Wings of
Revelation
Dark.
test. Evade of 4. If you fail, take a damage and a horror. Okay, so I am a 5. 5 on a 4.
It'll send you back to Southside.
Failed by 2, so I am back at south side, and that engages me.
And you take a damage and a horror. Ouch.
Okay, so 1 damage, 1 horror.
Okay, Witness of Chaos. It says spawns with the fewest breaches. Ah,
That's got to be the one at the bottom then, hasn't it?
yeah,
Because it's got an incursion but no breach.
yes. After Witness gain, just place 1 breach on that one. And it's a hunter.
Oh. So it's going to run around spawning breaches then. Oh, right, okay.
Oh, enters a location. Ouch. Yeah. Oof. That's nasty. Okay. All right. Oh, what am I doing? It's not the enemy phase. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, it's our turn. Okay.
Right. We've both got enemies to deal with. So do you want to do yours?
Yeah, I'm just going to pay off my mob
Oh,
enforcer
of course you are, yeah.
with my 4 things. And then I guess I'll do some testing 2 book again, I suppose. 2 versus, I'm a 3, aren't I? Because how many, like, I'm connected, yeah. So I'm a 2 versus a 3. All right, here we go. Yep, success.
Nice.
And fail. No, 1. It's only a 1 now.
Ah, of course it is, yes.
So success. There we go.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so part of me thinks, do I get rid of my only card to get this breach done? To give me to spawn another clue? Because that's all free, other than me losing a card. So yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So if you could pick me a location for the clue.
Hangman's Hill.
Hangman's Hill. No, I've done the wrong one.
So
Okay.
there's 3
clues
clues
and
on the table, and we need 3 clues, don't we?
Yeah. Right. I will evade the Coven initiate that's engaged with me and use Rita's ability to deal damage to it, hopefully. Why did I press? I keep pressing shift. So skull that's -0. So Coven initiate is dead.
Nice.
So that's my first action. So I can't get to Hangman's Hill without dealing with the Priestess of the Coven. So my second action could be to move to Uptown and engage the Priestess, but then I could just evade her for my final action.
Or you could move down to South Church and evade the Witness of Chaos to stop it.
That's a good idea. Yeah, so second action, move down. She engages me. And then I evade her. Oh, I didn't discard my card for doing the breach. There we go. So Chaos Bag says -2. That's still a pass because I am a 5.
Yep.
5 on a 2. So she's evaded, but I've already used Rita's ability, so I don't put a damage on her. But at least
she's not moving around, putting breaches and stuff.
Yeah, dripping breaches everywhere. Okay.
Nice.
What's this?
Okay. So there was no enemy phase, and then gain a resource. Do I want to gain a resource?
So she's engaged with me again.
Do I want to gain a resource? Okay.
Right.
Mythos phase. Oh.
Oh, those dooms
Two?
shouldn't be on there, should they?
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go.
What have we got now?
Full again.
Uptown.
We've got south side.
Uptown's getting dangerous.
Yeah.
So south side is the middle, and South Church is where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay, fun and games now.
Yeah. Ooh. Right. I can almost kill the Witness of Chaos. I think I should, in theory, be able to get 3 damage on her to her this turn.
That
But
sounds good, but we've got
she'll
to
stay
draw from the
engaged
cat.
with me. Oh, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? It's because
I'm
we do all of
thinking,
this card business.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right, what do I
If
get?
only, if
Sentries.
only.
Oh,
Ooh,
no, right.
here we go.
Okay, so I've got to test willpower of 5. My willpower is a 3. Yeah, I'm going to lose. So I fail by. So that brings me down to a 2. So I failed by 3. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. So number 1, number 2, number 3. If any of them are a curse, I get a direct damage. Yeah, one of them is a curse, so that's a direct damage, and that's that. Okay.
And I get bedeviled. Arr. What's this one? You cannot trigger. Okay. Oh, and I've got to. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got to keep it till I get rid of it. All right.
So that just affects your fight, doesn't it? And moving resources.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that too bad for you?
It's just the fight. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything else is fine. Yeah.
Right.
So it's not too bad actually. Speaking of fighting, though, we've got to get through this priestess to get to the Hangman's Hill, don't we?
Yeah.
So, I've
Unless
got
you
quite a
move
lot. I can
down
really,
1, and then
yeah.
for your second action, when you move into the priestess, then you do the track shoes so you can run past.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah. So I'll move down 1. Then I will move again and activate the track shoes. Yeah. So what have we got here? It's a 3, isn't it? I've got a. So I can make that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on a 3.
Please pass, please pass, please pass, please pass.
6 on a 3. Let's make it a 6 on a 3. Yes.
Ah, nice. So you
See ya.
bounce on to
Don't want
Hangman's
to be
Hill.
ya.
And the pre-test is there going, what was that? What was that? I'm sure there was something here.
So what have we got here? It's a.
Oh, search the encounter deck for a witch, and then move all of the breaches to the current act.
Okay. But it's more about the blues, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Okay.
It's only a 2 shrouds. That's not too bad. Hangman's Hill, where
And
it all
I'm a
ends.
1. I'm a 2 as well. 3, I think. No, 2 other locations. I think connected to 1 other. So I'm a 2 versus a 2. Okay.
Ooh, that's a -3, isn't it? If you fail, place a breach on a random location. Uh-oh.
So what have I failed by here? 2 versus. I failed by 3, haven't I?
No, it's only a test of 2, isn't it? So you can't fail by 3. It was the
Oh, okay.
investigate you were doing, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, it's a shroud of 2, so the most you can fail by is 2.
And I was a 3. Oh, I was a 3. So 0. So I failed by 2. So I can spend 2 and bring out,
Nice.
look what I found, and get
And you get 2
2
clues
clues.
instead.
But
Excellent.
however, I've still failed it, right? Still a fail, which
Yeah.
means
Doesn't
what's it?
trigger anything, does
1
it?
breach on a random location. Okay.
What?
The random location is South
Why?
Church
Sorry, why are you doing that?
because I failed. I failed by I got an elder thing, a -3.
Oh, I see. Oh, of course, from the token. Yes, I'm with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So I'd forgot
So
about that bit. I thought there was
so
something on the
South Church.
location that was triggering that. Okay.
No, no. So South Church gets another
South
breach.
Church. Okay. Right.
All right.
Well, that's a good job. I'm already there.
So we
Right.
just need 2 more clues now. Is that right? Yes.
Yes. I can
Yes.
generate 1 from the location I'm at. Although I've got the
Yeah, bugger lugs on.
maybe I save my basically I've got Rita's I'm done running event, so that's a
Yep.
fast, and it means I can trigger my ability every time I use it.
Yes.
So I
Yep.
could trigger my ability 3 times with the Witness of Chaos to deal 3 damage to her, but I'm no better off. So I'm thinking I just do it normally once on her, just to evade her, and then I can get these breaches dealt with.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, let's do that then. So I'm a 5 on a 2. Chaos Bag says -3, so that's a pass. Stick 1 damage on her and evade her. So then I draw the top card of the encounter deck to move the 3. So let's do that. Top card of
Oh.
it's Demonic Piping. So if there are 3 copies in play, discard them and spawn the Piper engaged with its prey.
Piper of Addersoff.
Yeah. And who's his prey? Least remaining sanity. I think that might be me.
I'm on 6.
I'm on 4. There we go.
Ooh.
I only start
Whoa.
with 5, so yeah,
Oh my
Rita's
goodness.
not mentally strong.
Oh boy.
Oh dear, 572. Ooh. Alert Hunter
Alert Hunter
retaliate, and when the enemy
retaliate.
phase ends, he attacks each investigator it is not engaged with at its location. Ooh.
Oh.
Right, this well, we do have a resign at this location.
Yeah.
So now my second action can't be to deal with. Oh no, so I was dealing with that was to deal with the breaches. So that's 3 breaches removed, which I can use to spawn another clue. So if you can select a location, please.
It's like a game show. Please select a location.
Yes.
Rivertown.
Next slide, please. Rivertown. Rivertown. Oh, take control. Okay, so for my second action, then I need to do something with the piper.
Does he still attack even if you evade him?
Oh yeah, he will do, won't he? Because he says
Yeah,
he
it
attacks
says
each
regardless of whether it's
investigator it is not engaged with. So I really need to evade him and move, don't I?
yes.
So
So it's like the piping.
all I've done so far is one action for the draw the top
Oh,
card to move all the breaches.
Yep.
So my second action then, evade. I can't put damage on him because I've already done that on
Yes.
the witness. Unless I throw my I'm done running in. No, I'll save that for another turn. So let's do an evade 5 on a 2. Okay, so at least he's evaded here. And then my final action, I just move up to the middle, I think, to get out of his way.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
So he's going to be running around. We've got 2 enemies running around causing chaos now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that I did. Oh no, I did put the damage on. I was thinking it was the one before I was dealing with that only had 2 health. So yeah, I put that 1 damage on her this time, didn't I, on the Witness of Chaos?
Yep.
Yeah. Ignore me.
Enemies don't. Yep. That's right. That's right. Yep. Enemies don't do anything, and then they all
These 2 guys
come back to life.
ready and engage me again.
Oh no, you're in a new location.
Oh no, I moved. Of course, I did. Don't do that, Kevin. Don't make the Arkham's hard enough without making it even harder.
Okay, here we go. More breaches.
Right, where are we going then?
We're off to
Rivertown,
Uptown, and French Hill.
Rivertown is, I've forgotten where Rivertown is. Top right. Then Uptown. Oh, Uptown's going to be a breach. So let's. So we removed the 3. Ooh,
yep.
We put a doom on it.
Yep.
And then we put a breach on each location connected to it. So
3 locations, I think. Yes.
So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then the third one was French Hill, which is over here.
Yep.
Right.
That could have been nasty. If it had been Merchant District.
Blooming Merchant District again. It's the one where you have to discard loads of cards to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I've only got 9 cards in my deck, so I could only get rid of 1 of those breaches at the top.
Okay, time for fun and games with the encounter deck.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm already planning my next move, but now I've got to do the encounter. Spawn to the location with the fewest breaches, so that's down the bottom again.
Well, there's also the Silver Twilight Lodge as well. Oh, no, you're right. There's none there, are there? Oh, of course.
Or it could be this one in between you and me. It's probably better at the bottom, isn't it? Maybe.
Sure.
Is it?
I think. Yeah.
Oh no, this one's Hunter as well. It's another Witness of Chaos.
So that sticks a breach on the South Church.
Oh, he does, doesn't it? Yeah.
If there are no breaches on your location, there are. Place 1 breach on your location. You must take X damage or horror divided as you wish. X is the total amount of doom and breaches on your location. So 2. Okay. 2 and make 3. All right. Okay.
This is tough.
Yeah.
So we've now got 3 enemies sitting on the location with the resign option.
Yeah. And we've still got to get 2 clues.
Yeah. How many clues are out there at the moment? 2, and they're both at the South Church.
Yes. Oh dear. And these guys are all going to move up to Southside.
I've got a plan. It's not a very good
Okay.
plan.
Mm-hmm. Good, good. I'm glad you've got a plan.
Right, shall I go first?
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
going to move down to the bottom. All three engage me.
Okay.
I am
Whew.
going to pay 2 for breaking and entering.
Nice.
Add your evade value to your skill for this investigation. So I am now be investigating at a 7 on a 1.
Hmm.
If you
Brilliant.
succeed by 2 or more, you may automatically evade an enemy. So 7, yeah, that's a pass. I have succeeded by 2 or more, so I will evade an enemy. Which one shall I evade?
That's a.
Which one's most dangerous to me? Probably the Piper, because he does 2 horror. What do you
He's
think?
going to do that anyway, but yeah, like he's going to do that to you anyway, right? So
True.
you might be better
This
off.
might be a bad choice. Okay, let's evade the witness, the one that's already damaged, and
Yes.
put an extra damage on
Yep.
her. So that
Yep.
was a
Yep.
freebie. And
Yep.
this action of getting that clue doesn't
Yeah.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
No. It's
So
good.
I moved, and then I played that
Yep.
card. I've got 1 action left.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I evade the second witness, and then let the Piper hit me.
Because it's going to hit you anyway.
Yeah. He attacks each investigator it is not engaged with, regardless of whether it is ready or exhausted. Yeah, and then I will. Yeah. Okay, so let's evade the witness, second witness. That's still a pass. So that is also evaded. And that is that my 3 actions done? I moved, I did the investigate thing, I didn't evade. So that's it, I'm done, aren't I? For now. Yeah. Over to you.
Mm.
Yeah, so I told you I had a plan. It wasn't necessarily a good plan, but at least I've got us a clue.
Yeah.
We
Don't
only
know
need 1
what.
more clue, don't we? Yeah.
Yes, we do.
It'd be nice if I drew another breaking and entering on my next turn, because then I could do the same again.
I'm wondering if I should come down to where you are and try and deal with these enemies.
Share them out.
Because I feel like if we don't, it's going to be bad. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because I can take this hit from the Piper, but I won't be able to take a hit next turn.
So I'm going to move and use the track shoes. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4 versus 3, 5, 6 versus a 3. Yep.
Nice.
Move to here. So that's 1 action.
Yeah.
Then I'll move into here. Now I want to use my fire axe, but I can't because of this bedeviled.
Oh.
So I'm thinking I might get rid of the bedeviled so I can start using the fire axe next.
Okay.
Because I can't fight with it at the moment. Otherwise, I get the clue when we activate with the clue. What do you think? Try and get the clue.
I mean, if you can get the clue, it might be interesting to see what happened, because I don't think we're going to be much longer for this world. Well, I'm not anyway.
Okay, so I've got 1. I'm a 1. I'm a 2. I'm a. Oh, I'm only a 2 because the hemispheric map is 2 other locations and I'm not. So I'm only a 2 versus a 1. So I'm not really. It's not really. The odds are not good, to be honest. So I might be better off doing this test with the bedeviled and getting rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, if there's an exhausted witch at your location, it is automatically successful.
Oh, there you go. You've passed.
Test 3. If you succeed, if it's automatically successful. Does that mean
That means you
I
don't even
still
have to
do the
pull,
test?
do you? Don't you?
No. No. Okay. So there you
Oh,
go.
that's nice.
There we go. It's a good job I read the small print there.
Oh, it always helps to read the cards. That's the mistake I always make. I don't read the cards, and yeah, I was
So then
playing
we move
in the game
into
I was playing yesterday, and I was Kaimani Jones, and I'd got I forgot what it's called, but there's a permanent where you have a deck of illicit assets that you can
yeah.
draw from at the start of every turn, and every turn one of the other players goes, "Have you done your assets?" Oh no, okay, every single turn. Right, okay, so
I've
I get
just
hit for
I've just I'm
2.
so sorry, Kevling. I
Oh, go
think
on.
I put you wrong here. So if you want to retcon it, because I've just realised with the Piper of Azathoth, it attacks normally, and then at the end of the enemy phase, it attacks again.
Oh, that will kill me then.
So I'm sure we would have evaded it instead of one of the other witnesses of chaos. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
they're the same evade value, so it's a different.
Correct. Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I think
That was my bad. I just assumed it was only attacking at the
correct.
end, but
Yeah,
it's not.
but
So
this won't quite kill me, but it's close.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but he'll also attack you as well, won't he? The
Yep.
Piper. Yeah. Can you take
Yep.
that? Yeah.
I can. I've also got a cherish keeps, but yeah.
Right.
So
Okay, so enemy phase, I get one of each from the witness. Boom,
which you could just resign
boom.
anyway.
Yeah, and then I get 2. Well, at the end of the enemy phase, I get 2 from the Piper.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm at
Wow.
4 out of 5.
Oof. Okay. We might be resigning anyway.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to, aren't we? Unless we can
Yeah.
easily get that clue before we resign, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, do you want the Piper or the witness?
Um, I'm happy to take the Piper.
Okay, and I'll take the already injured witness.
Yeah. Okay. Because I could try and kill this guy. Or
Track
try.
shoes. I get track shoes now, don't I? Right.
All right.
Okay,
Oh.
so that was just the enemy phase. We've done upkeep. Right, so we
Okay.
go
Here we go.
Rivertown. That's top
Hangman's
right.
Hill and Merchant.
One there. Hangman's Hill. One there. And what was the last one?
Merchant.
Merchant District. That breaches. Oh, we're
Oh.
going to have a
Okay.
cascade now. Oh, it's going to go spawning
Oh.
across the entire map. So this top one, we go
Mm.
1, 2, 3. So that one gets a doom. It then spawns a thingy on each connecting location. So that's one here, one here, one here. So that has triggered an incursion on Rivertown.
Doesn't Uptown get another one? Yes,
It
Uptown
will do
gets
now,
one.
yeah. So now that one then adds one to each connecting location. So that's one here, one here, one here. So then Rivertown's incursion happens.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Um,
oh, so on each connecting location here, so one here, one here, one up at Rivertown. Oh no, they can't go on ones that have just had an incursion on, can they?
no.
No, not this phase. One on French Hill and one down with us. So then
Hmm.
now French Hill has an incursion.
Yes.
So
Fantastic.
there we have a doom there. And so it's just going to be here
Yeah.
and here. Wow. So what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7 do.
Oh, I don't think the South Church is connected to French Hill, so I don't think it gets one.
Oh no, you're right. You just got the one from Southside,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah.
Well,
So
that was
yes,
that
that
was
was a to do, wasn't
fun.
it, Grom?
Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Okay. And now we're doing counter cards, so now we get some more
Yes.
enemies, hopefully. Oh, I'm
Oh, your turn
bedeviled.
to get.
That's fine. I
Uh-huh.
don't have any assets out, so it's not going to do anything to me.
Evil pass, believe it into your threat area. It's no copy of it in your threat area. When the encounter runs out, you take 2 horror and test. Oh boy, okay. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Woo.
Do we just
Okay.
do we just go for the resign?
I think so. I don't think we're going to get much farther from here. I mean, the
Unless
only
you,
thing we could do is get a clue and see what it does,
yeah,
and then
'cause
resign.
I think you're the only you'll be the one who has to do that because I can go evade resign,
Oh, okay. All
but I
right. Let me
can't.
see if
Do you want to
I'll
see if
have
you
to
can evade the
evade, get the
piper?
clue, and resign. Yeah. So let me try. So
And if it turns
2.
out the act does something terrible that stops us resigning, then we'll say we just resigned anyway, shall we?
Yeah, exactly. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Do you
1.
want? I can throw a track shoes in to boost your your
Okay.
evade by
Yeah.
1 if you want.
Thank you. 1. So I did 1. Gives me 2. That gives me 3. That gives me
Rita didn't need her
4.
track shoes.
Gives me 5. 5 on a 2 for the Azathoth.
He has got alert, so
Piper.
if he fails, he's gonna hit you. Oh no, you're
A
done.
+1, so
Nice.
he's good. He's back here. Second action, I'm going to get this clue. So, what am I? I'm a 1, a 2. I'm a 2 versus a 1, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Success. There we
Now
go.
it does
So,
say that when we've got enough clues, we must advance. So we can't even pretend we made the choice not to advance, I guess.
oh, okay. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, okay. Take control.
So we throw in our clues, yeah.
Flip. Oh, what am I doing? Oh,
Oh,
Annette Mesa spawns, or at least she spawns at Hangman's Hill. So,
right.
okay. She gets minus
What is
2
she?
health for each clue controlled by an investigator. So we've just thrown in all of our clues, haven't we?
Yeah.
And as a freebie, we can do the breaches again. So the nightmare will not end until you stop the one behind it. Annette Mason, the spirit which possesses her. The world is falling apart all around you, and the coven is only bringing the end closer. So she's alert and hunter. Minus 2
And
to
we've got
each
to
clue you've
defeat her.
got. She's going to be 12 health for us.
Wow.
And she does 3 damage. That's... It's literally just a fight, isn't it? That's all we can do with
Yep.
her. It's not
Yep.
like we've got multiple options like we sometimes have.
No.
Right. Are you going to resign then as your third action?
Oh, yes, I'm hiding.
I'm out of here. Right.
I'm hiding in the church.
So I'm fast playing. I'm done running. Why not?
Yep.
Ready and
Why not?
engage all. Oh no, 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 no! I'm not doing that. Ready and engage all enemies at your location. No, 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 no! I forgot about the piper. Okay, so let's evade the first witness. 5 on a 2. Yeah. Engage. Evade the second one. 5 on a 2. Still a pass. And resign.
Yep. There we go.
Wow.
That's a, I mean, it's assuming by the time you're getting to this scenario, you've got very high level kind of investigators, but still, wow, Tough.
That
Tough,
was tough.
tough.
That was. And
Yeah.
actually, the agenda would have advanced, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the agenda should have advanced as well.
Oh, because of all the doom. I didn't even think about that.
Because
Of
that all
course.
spawned. No. Yes. Oh, hang on. So when a breach will be
Oh, the
placed, instead resolve an incursion.
yeah.
When a doom will be placed, instead do the breaches, and then that triggered the incursions.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it's the same.
But
Is it
there's
the doom
no.
that's in place after the incursions that trigger the advancing of the agenda, or would it be the doom that's there when you? I don't know, because it's like a
So
chain, isn't it?
the doom only gets calculated at the beginning of the boss phase. So you can have 1,000 doom on the board,
Because there wasn't
but as
7
long as
doom
you
there at the start.
correct,
But then
yeah,
again,
it
it's
has to be there.
placing the doom that triggers it to advance, isn't it?
So
On a normal
usually in
on a normal one,
yeah,
it would be place a doom. Oh no, we've hit the threshold. Now we have to advance. But on this one, instead of placing the doom, we do all the incursion shenanigans,
yeah.
which
Hmm.
is instead of placing the doom. So I would suspect it probably should have advanced.
But didn't a lot of the doom go down because it cascaded? Oh, which happened because of that,
But that was
right?
all part of the
That.
incursion, wouldn't it? What does the book say
Hmm.
anything?
Hmm. That's a good question, actually.
It doesn't. It just talks about the cascading rather than when you trigger the. I think it's probably right that it probably should have advanced because this incursion and breach mechanism is
Hmm.
the equivalent of placing the doom, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that's right. I
Shall
would
we
have
just look
thought
at
so.
it out of curiosity, see what would have happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been the end. The
Ah!
stars vanish. Check campaign log. If Annette Mason is possessed by evil, resolution 3. If Carl Sanford possessed the secrets of the universe, resolution 4.
So there
So
you
we
go.
didn't even resign then, did we? We potentially it looks
Wow.
like we it finished.
Yeah. So you really have to stay on top of that,
Wow.
those things. Yeah.
There must have been 5 or 6 Doom went out in that single cascading breach.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we have a quick look at the book then and see what?
Yes. Yes. Let's have a look at the book.
So, so if
So
no
we
resolution was, so even if we resigned or defeated, it would have been the same 2, resolution 3 and
yes.
4.
So which did we get? We got
We
3, didn't
it's
we?
Annette's possessed by evil, isn't she? So resolution
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
Right, Annette stands at the centre of her circle of witches. Her eyes aglow with boundless power. Above, hundreds of phantasmal shapes reach out, a web of power linking the witches and their deceased brethren. The wraiths descend, each claiming a body for themselves, manipulating it to their own ends. The witches' only show of resistance is the blood that drips from their eyes as their unwilling spell reaches its culmination. It is time, the disembodied voice of Keziah. Or is it? Oh, sorry, I have to remember what you did last time. It is time. The disembodied voice of Keziah declares through Annette's lips, "The primal chaos awaits. Hear us, demon sultan." Her voice rises into the night, and a breach greater than the sky itself opens. The borders of the horizon frame the empty void above. It reaches into infinity beyond the confines of three-dimensional space. "I have done as you commanded of me," she says to a being who is not present, but who can hear every word. "Now reap this world of the living, and let them suffer for their mistakes." With that, the spectral figures vanish one by one, whisked away by the emptiness above. Annette and her sisters collapse to the ground unceremoniously. A thin, discordant flute warbles through the fabric of the world. In your campaign log, record Doom draws ever closer. We earn victory X, and we go to the
0.
interlude 4.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, there's an interlude.
So, interlude 4. Do you want to read
Sure.
that?
You stand underneath the breach in awe of its. This is so Ghostbusters. Everything the soothsayer predicted has come to pass. This is a matter of life and death, she had told you. How right she was. Beyond the cosmic ingress, the nucleus of the cosmos awaits. Now you understand what dwells on the other side, gnawing hungrily at the fabric of reality, the doom of all humanity. No, not just humanity, the doom of all life in the universe. There is a bitter taste in your mouth, tears well in your eyes. You close your fists so hard, your nails dig into your flesh. You have to die, but then die you will. But you're not going to die sitting down. In your campaign log, record the path winds before you. Next to this, record a number of tally marks based on the conditions below. If you have accepted your fate, we haven't.
Okay.
If the investigators asked Annette for assistance, we didn't. If the
Okay.
investigators asked Sanford for assistance, we didn't. Check your campaign log. Because there are 3 entries under mementos discovered, evidence you covered, you understand the path must take a little better. But there is still much you do not. I don't even understand that
Where?
wording. From the evidence you've uncovered, you understand the path must take a
Oh,
little
are you
better.
doing the app? You're doing it through the app, or are you
Yeah.
reading? Ah, right. Yes. So yeah. So that's if
Yes.
we've got 3 to 5 mementos listed under
Yes.
mementos discovered.
Correct.
From the evidence you uncovered, you understand the path you must take a little better, but there's still
Oh, must
much
take a little better. Right.
Record 1
If,
tally mark.
tell him. Does any investigator have the black book? Tick.
Oh yes, I do
It
know. Yeah.
contains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It contains knowledge of the land beyond all time and space. Record a tally mark. If doom draws ever closer, tick.
Right. So was that
Azathoth's maw begins to
4?
open. Record
Was that
tally
4? Was
marks.
that 5? Was it?
Yeah.
So we
Do you
got
want
the
to read the next bit?
3 to 5 mementos was 1.
Yeah.
With the black book was 2, and then 2. Oh, so it's 4 then, isn't it? Doom draws ever
Yeah.
closer. So then then proceed to Twist of Fate 2. For almost an hour you stare up and into the empty abyss, pondering your options and your fate. A flock of faceless winged creatures circle the field where you sit. Where you sit? I thought we weren't taking our fate sitting down.
Yes.
They almost move like vultures waiting for your demise so as to feast on your corpse. They draw ever nearer, and you begin to wonder if they can read the thoughts that hover on the surface of your mind. Rising to your feet, you raise your arm and call out to one of them. This may be the most foolish thing you have ever done, you think to yourself, but your instinct proves to be the right move. The creatures descend on black leathery wings, landing on the wet grass in front of you. One lowers itself until it reaches the height of your shoulders, offering its back to you. Swallowing the very last of your doubts and your fear, you climb aboard the creature. With the swift flap of its wings, it carries you off into the void, beyond the limit of space, to the domain of Azathoth. So
Okay.
then we go scenario 8 before the Black Throne. So I'm guessing
Wow.
that the those numbers we've just accumulated will play a part in that. Because is that the last one for the Black
Yes.
Throne? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes. There you go. There we go. Now we will find out what's an Azathoth.
What the hell is an Azathoth?
Uh, they always move into a very ridiculous kind of place at the end of these campaigns. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's all right. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it
still
was very
enjoyed
much
that
like
one,
it.
even though
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
very different. It adds a whole
yeah,
new spin of it with that cascading breach of
yeah,
mechanic and everything.
yeah. That was yeah. It's a sort of a pandemic-y kind of thing. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
didn't mind it at all.
it was good, but it was hard.
Yes, yes, yes. Tough,
Excellent.
tough. Yeah, you got to stay on top of those breaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because once they run away, and particularly once you start sticking the doom down, it's bad, really bad. So, and unfortunately, we got the Piper as well. So, it did.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. All that, 2/3 of the demonic piping coming out at the same time. That didn't help, did it?
Yeah. Oh well, there we go. Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah, it was
All right.
good. Yes.
Yeah.
So there was us thinking, oh, we're about to resign because we just can't face it anymore. We're about to die anyway. But it would have that would have been
Yes.
exactly what happened anyway. So
Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess so.
Great stuff.
That was resolution 3 and 4, wasn't it?
Three.
So 1 and 2 must
Three.
come from how you defeat a net, I guess.
Yes. Exactly.
Or yes, because then we would have advanced the act, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just
Correct.
looking at this out of curiosity now. So then it would have been resolution 1. So where does resolution 2 come from then? Unless that follows on from resolution 1.
Possibly.
So resolution 1. No, resolution 2 is a separate thing. Interesting. Oh well, we'll have fun picking out where that comes from
Yeah,
then.
exactly. Exactly.
Oh, I bet
Awesome.
it's the other version of the act. Because there was a choice, wasn't there, depending on.
Yes.
So I bet it's the Carl Sanford version of the act. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Carl Sanford.
There we go.
Yeah. And
Deathless
then
Fanatic.
New World Order R2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
resolution 2. Interesting. Okay. We'll look forward to chatting about that one in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Fantastic.
Great
Great.
stuff.
Alrighty.
Right. Well, I guess that's that then. So thank you for watching, if anybody actually ever does.
Some people do. I've noticed there's people watching, so
Okay.
I don't know for how long or
Yeah. 3 minutes, so then switch straight off.
That's right.
Excellent. Right. So yeah. Join us on the podcast proper as we discuss all of the gameplay mechanics of this particular scenario, and I'm sure we'll be touching on how badly this went for our playthrough as part of the discussion. But yeah, until next time then, I'm Kevling.
CrabbyTerror8.
And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.